I feel like each time we take a break, the gap gets bigger and bigger with this thing. So, welcome back, everyone. We're going to do another chapter of Scanranger. Maybe two.
Why are you here?
Depending. Because we need to see this through to the end, Ryan.
Why are you listening to this?
He's asking the audience, why are you listening to this?
Exactly.
Because we're the only people doing a live reading of this, apparently. Surprisingly.
The gap gets wider and wider because the story gets worse and worse.
See, the thing is that I just read like the synopsis at the top of the fan fiction, and actually, I think it actually has an interesting premise, like using movie tropes and like movie themes for power or like superpowered superheroes.
Yeah,
I kind of like that. It's the premise is cool, but if you guys are saying it's as bad as it is, then
the
execution
have no idea. You've got no clue. Okay, so
let me tell you inherently what's wrong with this, and this is like, it's not a spoiler, it's just flatly right there. You'd think powers like this would be broken if they gave you archetypical powers, right?
Uh-huh.
Not here. And it's not that they don't have those powers, because they should be able to break this over their knee. They just don't do shit.
their powers don't, or they don't.
They don't.
So they're really, really crappy superheroes?
Yeah, apparently anime is technically a cartoon.
God damn it.
No, anime is a film genre. That's what they claim.
Wait, I thought that one fucker... Yeah, either way, hey, look at all this bullshit we could use. Let's not use it. I mean, they used DBZ, and apparently that wasn't even strong enough to blow up a continent.
Yeah, that was a thing.
So
I'm
pretty sure that it's strong enough to blow up a continent.
I am
Not
your
the
host.
way they use it.
I am your host, Stanley, or Dream Sword. I am joined today by a pretty big group this time, actually. We have Ryo.
I don't like life.
We have Tom Tom.
Mm-hmm.
We have Flames Ron, aka YouTube's Tosuke.
Hello.
And last but not least, we've got a new guy. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Wise Idiot. You can call me Wise. Don't call me Idiot because I'll break your face. Or not. I'm not a cop.
Those who have been listening to the podcast will probably have heard him as well.
A couple times. I'm not really a regular.
I mean, you're against murderous messages, but you just threatened a lot of people.
Oh,
I know. I'm sorry.
Well,
I just warning to everybody, I'm not very funny. I think I'm funny, but I'm not.
So,
You got a kazoo. Do it right.
Yep.
Anyways,
Well, the thing is, I
finish.
can't tell how well I'm kazooing when I have my headphones on.
So, do we want to get started? Do we want? Is there any like sort of preamble for this sort of thing, or
we're
It's my
just
preamble.
gonna
I'm
get
going to
started.
bed.
I'm gonna do the first half, and
all right? So
Ryan
do
the second.
Yeah.
do we have a like? Is there a certain part you want me to cut off at? I'm not really
I'll
sure.
tell
what
you
that
when you're
is.
done.
Okay.
We kind of weigh it.
All right. So for those of you not in the know, this is my first time ever reading one of these chapters, so I actually have not read any of the chapters up until this point. I've been given a basic rundown of what to expect. Basically, lots and lots of, oh god, why am I reading this? So, wow, this is the only time this is it? Quick question: is this fan fiction finished, or has this person just not touched it in forever?
It was 2 chapters from the end, and then he said, "Screw it, I'm done."
Oh, geez, I wonder why.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, let's get this started. Episode 23, Man in the Wilderness. Takashi Hayata, MIA. MMIA. A brief flashback shows the Scanrangers armed with their second robo, Blockbuster, who was on the verge of defeating Benedict's brigade and their monstrous robots, Chaos
Hold on
Demolisher.
a sec.
Yeah?
Just to make it clear to you, okay? Do not fix any of the grammar. Read it exactly as it is, just to let you know.
I thought I was, so far.
Oh, you are? I'm just letting you know before we get too far in. Okay.
Great. I'm a grammar Nazi, so this is going to hurt. After the after the victory, how very descriptive. After the victory, Nick encourages the crew that after classes, their main priority was to find the missing Takashi as soon as possible.
You know, you
In
think
the
that'd be your first priority, finding your missing friend, and not school. But hey, whatever.
oh yeah,
Nah,
we're
we
gonna
gotta make sure we actually make it through school.
Fuck our friend. He can wait.
Yeah, Wise, we'll be commenting like as you read. So
All right. In the deep woods, pieces of widescreener had been scattered throughout the forest. Isn't that a bit redundant? Nearby on a hill, there was absolute silence until a hand unexpectedly rises from the ground. A 7-year-old boy witnesses the hand. What is this boy doing in the forest?
And why was he being completely silent? Was he just sitting there staring?
And runs to
Why
his
is he
father.
fighting the hand? I mean, you'd think you know better than to pick a fight with Okuyasu.
The hand started to rise, and with all his strength, the body rises as if it rose back from the dead. That sentence gave me a headache.
So
You-
the way that
you ever-
reads, I mean, obviously he's doing a zombie thing, but the way that reads, I more imagine just like a gigantic hand just kind of shot out of a hill and then rose into the sky for no reason.
And
It's dragging a body along with it.
Yes,
Yep.
exactly.
which technically
Zombie
is how it works, but it's worded very strange.
No, it's
Okay.
more like the dude open palm thrusted forward and the momentum pulled his body up somehow.
Which makes about as much sense as I'm willing to accept right now. Anyways, so carry on. Okay, this is somebody talking, I guess.
It's the narrator.
Kunio-san? It was Takashi. De-transformed and crawls a few feet and then passes out from dehydration. Someone approached the unconscious silver scanner and taps him with his foot. In the bright sun, the last thing Takashi sees was a silhouette of the person carrying him. He passed again.
Well, wait.
Ass out again.
I guess that works technically.
Woke up with a
Unless he's
popsicle stick in my
dehydrated.
mouth.
See, I know exactly what you're talking about. Later, some CPB members and Vin searched the countryside for the sixth scan.
The entire countryside.
Using metal
Damn.
detectors, Vin found a piece of wide scanner. Vin picked it up and remembered Mikey mentioning
Hold
about
on.
his.
Hold the fucking phone.
Holding.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, 'cause it's been a while, but isn't widescreener his mech?
It was something like that, yeah. It's like some
How
sort
do you
of bird
miss a piece of a giant mech? A. And then B, how do you pick it up?
Maybe it was a small piece.
Yes.
It doesn't say the size of the piece. Maybe
He
it's
doesn't, but
just a
like,
little-
but keep in mind this was a gigantic airplane thing. I highly doubt it's in like teeny tiny pieces.
It got shattered into pixels.
All right, so Mikey. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Remembered Mikey mentioning about his fate. If Takashi was dead, I would have known it. I actually believe that he's alive," said Mikey. So far, so good.
No, wait, there were a bunch of ellipses. You read that wrong.
Ugh.
Are they ellipses? I thought he just, used 2 periods.
Which they
Oh.
are just 2 periods. That's not a
technically, ellipses are supposed to be period space period space period space.
It's supposed to be 3 at least.
Yeah.
Solid
So
for this shit.
good. Half an ellipses. Now we just have to find his warm body. Vin thought. That's a
There
very
you go.
odd thought. Not far
Now
away,
we just
the
have to find-
Mayhem.
Oh my god,
captains-
Vin is planning to kill him.
Okay, not far away,
Wow.
the Mayhem captains, General Ugg and Anarchy, had
Yay!
teleported from their base. They themselves were on a mission. Hold on. It just said Mayhem captains, and yet one of these guys is a general.
Yes.
Yeah.
We still
You're new
have,
here.
we still have we've still have to find more metal to re-energize this satellite's control.
No,
Ugg.
re-energize. Not re-energize, re-energize.
Reenergize.
We can use what's left of that meddling silver scanner scrapped robot for an energy source. Can you make sure that we get it without you screwing this up as usual? Of course,
Screwing
fool.
thing up as usual.
God damn it. Of course, fool. I can do anything without you always interrupting my plans. What plans? I'm the one who executes the plans to conquer the Earth. You just like to fight. Taking advantage of Oog's dimwittery key added.
Yes.
You go pick up that generator up on the top of the hill. You're strong enough. How do they know it's a generator? Why don't you do
And why
it?
did no one notice it?
I'm the one who does all the heavy work. Well, I've got an idea. I'll go pick up the generator after you. Again, dim-witted as he was, agreed. All right, then, that's reasonable. Ah,
Yeah, that's his name.
no, just
Okay, what about the general? Who's also
on
a
top of the
captain?
hill, where the generator lied. Takashi woke up and saw an
The generator
old man
lied. Its name actually
gathering
wasn't
up,
Philip.
up somewhat. Why is he on the hill with the generator and an old... You know what, never mind. The little boy who saw him looked at him. Hey, whomever you are. Thanks. Takashi grunted and was unaware that his arm was injured, probably during the battle. Okay, my arm. But he just said that he didn't notice
Yeah, if
that
he
it
wasn't aware, why would he note it? My
has
arm.
been
It's gone.
has been dislocated, said the old man. I insist that you rest. It was only a miracle that my boy found you after that fire weeks ago. Why would he assume that... Oh, never mind. The man brought a cup of water to Takashi, making him sip it slowly. Fire, he said?
Making him, not giving it to him. No.
That's what I said. Isn't it?
Yeah, I know. I'm making fun.
It was intense. Some meteor or something came crashing, not crashing, crashing down in the air. Its area. After the fire was put out, some firefighters put out the flames, but left this giant heater, which kept my son and I warm for these past weeks. Do you live nearby here, Mr. Hayata? Takashi Hayata. But as it is, say no more. While your bones knit, you're welcome to stay with us. But his shoulder needs to be relocated. There's nothing wrong. There's no broken bones. It's
Yeah,
just
there's no broken bones. Just pop his shoulder back into place.
It'll hurt, but it'll be fixed.
Right.
Thank you. Back at Cape Paramount Base, I see. Vin and Nick gather with Alex. Right in that area, said Nick. We are going to need that spare part there to help upgrade Takashi, if we can find him. What? What's the big deal about a damaged engine, Nick? Asked Vin. Anything that's workable can be salvaged, Vin. I have a plan. The same way we resurrected Thunder Dolby THX, we can do the same with Widescreener. Now, we must continue the quest.
I'm glad normal people talk like this in their everyday life.
God damn it. As the two Rangers set off on their way to the top of the hill, General Ugg and Anarchy head up the same way on the opposite side of the mountain. I can see where this is going. Wait a minute. Is it a hill or a mountain? Make up your damn minds.
It's a mountain hill.
It's both.
We're getting closer, Oog. Would you say it's Ugg or Oog?
We call him Ugg.
Either.
Okay. Said keep going. Back at the site, the old man continued to take care of Takashi. You need some more rest, son. You're still weak. He went outside near a brook. Hold on. It didn't say anything about a house or a cabin of any kind.
No, they were just outside near a river.
You see, they were
Next
on the
to-
ground.
Next to the generator, but it says outside.
They have a
I hate this
generator that
fucking
powers
story.
them.
I hate this story already. Then heard a growl. The man turned and saw a 9-foot bear about to attack him.
It's
As the
kind of
bear was
hard to
about-
miss that.
God damn it. As the bear was about to attack, took a swing at the man, and he ran back to get his shotgun. He fired, shooting. He fired.
Apparently
He
the
missed.
bear has
Fired,
really
yeah.
shitty aim.
He fired, shooting it right on the bear's left side as it fell on its fours. The outdoorsman shot it again in the face, but instead of running, the bear stood up on its two paws again.
This is
Bam.
a badass bear, man.
Uh-huh. What in the world? The bear was half metallic. Oh, as was the side the old man had shot. The
How
newest
did you
cyber
not
creature,
notice that?
some sort of covering that makes it look like it has fur. Why am I trying to
Say that,
rationalize
though.
thing sucks. The newest cyber creature, Kuro Grizzly, why would we know that, revealed itself and swiftly grabbed the man by his neck, about to strangle him. Okay. Kuro Grizzly, release him, said Ugg as he and Key appear. I could have let him destroy you, human, but you may be useful later.
How?
Ow.
He won't,
He-
and they
what is-
can't, and they never
What
have.
kind of aid does an old man in the woods serve to you?
None. They
Right,
can't even corrupt him. Why would they?
Cliche shitty, right this way.
He continued to the unconscious man. Wait, when was he unconscious?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't say at any point that he was
No,
unconscious.
he blacked out, then he woke up, then he blacked out again, then he woke up. Oh god, my arm blacked out again. I guess.
I don't know. You have something that belongs to us. I really need to be consistent with my voice, but I just don't
No,
care.
no, you really don't.
Indeed, said Key. Your little shelter that you built is a major energy source that we can definitely use.
It's a cabin.
It's
A
a rather-
cabin can't give you an energy. Well, not a big one. Like, What?
It can if you built it right.
Like, okay, if the author took time to explain that somehow this old man built a cabin around this giant generator, I could suspend my disbelief a little bit more. But the fact that it just I'm getting such setting whiplash. It's painful.
You know, you're pretty generous if you were willing to suspend your disbelief for even a moment.
right? I mean, Nadia was that
Anyways.
nice if you guys listened to the time she wrote.
Yeah, but that's her shtick.
I know, right?
Takashi awakened and heard the commotion. What's this? Mayhem, blast it. And the old man looks beaten up. What?
I'm glad I talk out loud to myself.
He peeked out the other side of the tent. Okay, we're in a tent.
Now we're in a
Thank
tent.
you for establishing that before. Which
So
you didn't.
what kind of energy source can a tent give you?
That cyber creature looks big. Takashi checked for his belt, but it was missing, including his Eiga changer.
Yeah.
What is that?
Eiga. It's the
It's
Eiga
fur.
changer because it's Eiga Sentai.
My Eiga changer. Where is it? Not now. I can't lose this. I can't lose this right now. That guy needs my help. Meanwhile, Vin was about to reach the summit of the hill. I've made it. Vin pauses for a second and saw his prints. What's this? What's going on up here? Nick followed behind him. Nick, check this out. Vin held up a belt strap. You think? He's not far from here. Come on, Vin. Come on, Vin, man.
Why do you
Sometimes
see a
it'll-
normal belt and immediately think, ah, our friend?
Am I almost done?
Almost.
No.
Takashi was about to make his move, even without his transformation tools. I can possibly take on that monster. Finishing him would be another story.
Who the fuck
But-
do you think you are, Zangief? You can't take on
Yes.
a bear, much less a metal one.
Okay, he says
Hey,
he can take it on, but he says he can't finish it off. Okay.
Look. If you can fight Ugg.
Why does he want to finish the bear? The bear is. I don't think the bear is interested in him that way.
Hmm. He was then gagged and taken by unawares. Suspense.
That was perfect.
Great timing.
Suspense, I say. Before he could throw a punch, he saw Vin, Nick. And
Why
just
did
so
they
you know,
gag him?
I have no idea. But, you know, just for you people at home, the second is thus. Before he could throw a punch, comma, he saw, period, and then in quotations, like somebody speaking, Vin, Nick.
He was somehow
Yeah,
able to
that's-
talk despite being gagged.
This may not seem like a big deal for some of you, but the fact that just This is not how a proper sentence is formed.
Traditionally, you're supposed to put, I mean, context aside is whether or not he'd be able to speak, but you're supposed to put a comma before the dialogue.
This
I
is
think.
not how a proper story is written, really.
Anyways,
Trying to.
carrying on. You're all right, said Vin. I can't say the same for your friend, though. We've got to act fast to save him. Big problem, guys. Takashi pointed to his
Probably
waist.
dead by now with all the time you've wasted.
He pointed to his waist and arm. You're Eiga? You said Eiga?
We just
Eiga?
say Eiga.
Eiga.
Your Eiga changer's missing, said Nick. Where is it? That mountain man's son has it. We need to get it back somehow. Where's the mountain man's son?
Wait,
Where'd he go?
Did they ever say the Mountains Man's son had it?
No,
Did they ever say that?
they did not until this moment. And they didn't say
How
where
does
he
he
went.
know that then?
I have no idea.
Okay. Cool.
Anyways,
Sure.
we need to get it back somehow. The cyber creature, Oog, and Key was still terrorizing the man and his son, eating up their food. What? Wait a minute, but if they were eating their supplies, wouldn't the food be with the tent? And when was the outdoorsman's son introduced into the situation?
He's
And how are they
thinking
terrorizing?
about it.
No. Here's how they're terrorizing them, okay? They picked up both the old man and his son, carried them over somewhere, I guess, relatively near the tent, tied them to trees, and then just started eating all their food in front of them, just shoveling it into their mouths like the slots they
What
are.
the fuck? That's so evil, it sounds like something I'd do.
It's like he stole 20 pies, and that's terrible.
Yes.
It's not as bad as 40 cakes.
Please
though.
tell me somebody. Please tell me somebody got that reference.
We
Anybody?
We all get it.
Got it.
Everybody.
But
Okay,
you do
good.
realize the cakes are lies. All 40 of them.
All 40 cakes.
Stand. Shut up. Anyways, the little boy got angry and tried to hit Kuro Grizzly with Takashi's belt. Leave my dad alone. The monster knocks the
How
belt
if you're
away.
being detained? So wait, okay. So I was wrong apparently. They're not tied up. They're literally just standing there watching them eat their food.
What
You
the
look
fuck?
when you gotta.
Sorry, I accidentally skipped a couple sentences. Okay, so the cyber creature Oog and Key was still terrorizing the man and his son, eating up their food. Hey Oog, don't forget you bring down the engine. I'll take care of the rest. Oog grunted and continued to gobble down the supplies.
Continued.
Ugh. When I'm reading fast, I don't notice the small things. Leave me alone. The little boy got angry and tried to hit Kuro Grizzly with Takashi's belt. Leave my dad alone. Leave my dad alone. The monster knocked the belt away right aside Takashi. Okay, just so you know, leave my dad alone is the sentence that the boy says. However, there is no closing quotations, meaning that the boy just continues speaking, just describing what happens when the boy knocks away the belt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Leave my
Yeah,
dad
but-
alone. The monster knocked the belt away right aside Takeshi.
Exactly. Anyways, a lucky break, said Takashi. Now let me deal with those monsters. Not yet, buddy, said Nick. First things first.
That would actually
Vin,
be doing something.
I need a favor. The upgrade is going to take a while, so I need you to stall the cyber creature while I heal up Takashi. Takashi,
Ow.
I don't care. As Vin was about to go into the battlefield, he heard a voice. Wait, Mikey.
Wait,
Tony,
hold on. I've got it.
Hmm?
Nick is a medic. He has a medigun on him. And the reason they're saying he needs to stall is because they're charging Uber.
No, you see. You're on the right track, but no, he has the Crusader's crossbow, and the reason it's taking so long is because he has terrible aim.
Oktoberfest! But
All right, so Mikey, Tony, and BC join the others. Come on, leader man, says BC. Surely you wasn't planning on taking on mayhem all by your lonesome.
I love this line because it's like, oh yeah, we have like 3 other people in this story. I almost forgot. Just They just
And-
show up.
And suddenly others.
You think he almost forgot?
The thought never crossed my mind. Yes, it did. I was just waiting for you guys, Vin joked. What kept you? Traffic, of course, said Tony. You're freaking Power Rangers. Shut the hell up. Now let's make a rug out of that grizzly bear. Right, said before. Vin,
All
Tony,
at
BC,
once.
and Mike all transform. Lights, camera, action, Scanranger. They rushed to battle Ki, Og, and Kuro Grizzly.
Okay, stop.
Nick- Okay.
That is our halfway point.
Okay, good. I was
Cool.
getting sick of that shit.
All right, Ryan, your turn.
So I continue from they rushed, or I continue from Nick finished.
Either or doesn't matter.
Continue from the finish.
All right. I'll just do. They rushed to battle Ki, Ugg, and Guro Grizzly Chris Chansley.
Crits Gursley.
Crits Grizzly.
Get Chris Chan.
Nick finished the power upgrade to Takeshi as he puts on his belt and the Eiga changer. Ready to do this? Said Takeshi. Right.
Okay, I know they're saying that Takeshi puts on his belt and morpher, but the way they wrote it implies that Nick's like, hey, I just upgraded you. This is mine now. And then he puts it on.
Yes. Now I have your power.
And they
Yeah.
tell in no
Takeshi
way
just
how
wants them.
how the upgrade was performed in any way. It was just say,
Nope.
hey, the upgrade's done. What did you do?
I pissed on it.
Oh, you know, we just did.
Enough.
Did you hardwire it? Did you have some sort of upgrade driver, maybe?
They got better
there-
firmware.
Was there a download
downloaded more
involved?
He downloaded a LimeWire.
Did he put in
Downloaded
some sort of
LimeWire. Right. Lights, camera, action, green scanner, Henshin, Eiga
Kirasu.
changer. The other gang up on Kuro Grizzly, but he simply brushed them off. Kuro Grizzly, finish those scum rangers off. The plan to get that energy are ruined. Slice them into little pieces, yelled Ki. He was interrupted by a stray shot by Silver Scanner. What? You're still alive? I thought Benedict finished you. Sorry to disappoint you, Anarchy. Evil will never triumph as long as the Eiga Sentai lives. You're the one who's finished.
Man, the
Why'd you
narrator's
put it-
really involved in this story.
Why'd you put in... There are 3 quotes there.
And
Yada yada yada, said Ki. That remains to be seen. Ki then called up his dark movie energy. Just sounds funny. Dark movie energy against the Silver Hero. Nani? What? Ki
We're back.
has the
We're
same
back to status quo.
has the same
Nani
power
the
as
fuck.
we, but how? Said the surprised Silver Scanner. Using a South Park type character, Ki utilized a controversial character. The putrid stench from one of the characters distracted Takashi.
Wait, what?
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 I don't know either.
So
Controversy.
apparently he summoned South Park characters to fight them.
Like, is that the author trying to
Ah.
say that South Park sucks or something?
Wait, no, who's the most controversial character in South Park? Cartman?
Cartman.
Probably.
Like,
But look, he's using his controversy key to deal with it.
yeah, so
Quick. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna just rewind just for a second. Let's see. Blah,
there.
blah blah blah. Okay, so where was it? Hang on a second. You'll seen dark energy. All right, I lost it. Never mind. Well, no, actually, quick question: what is a scanner? Just what are
That's
they?
the name of the Rangers. They're called
It just-
scanners.
I don't get it.
Because they scan films. Get it?
Okay. I get it. Laughing, but I get it. Anyways, carry on.
Need a hand
So I
silver?
guess the only way to read that is he threw Cartman at him and it worked. I don't know.
Yeah. based on what I've read in the comments of one of our recent videos, I'm wondering what the author's trying to say there. But need a hand, Silver? Said Yellow. Get that bear. I'll take care of Key. Calling up his anime film energy, he becomes one with Kenshiro, the title hero of Hakuto no
This
Okuto
entire
no Ken,
series should be over if that's the case.
Fist North Star, and battle
Obtain
the Brad.
Tenshi Muso. Win.
Pretty much.
Where's my fucking Saint Seiya or Dragon? No, yeah, they already did Dragon Ball,
They
didn't
already
they?
did Dragon Ball, and you got upset because they messed it up.
And they
What did they do
did.
again?
Okay,
I don't
sum it
remember.
up. Ryan, I'll just give you the highlight, okay?
Uh-huh.
He fired a Kamehameha, and it was yellow.
Fuck.
And weak.
It's not supposed to be yellow. It's supposed to be fucking blue.
I thought it
This
was
ain't
supposed
some
to be green.
This ain't.
Also,
this
he went
ain't no
KO,
Budokai
but for some reason it had the Super Saiyan aura.
That's actually
Yeah,
true.
Kaioken with Super Saiyan aura. Alright, where was it? And battled the bratty foul mouth copy. Yellow used Ken's martial art battle cry, punching the character nonstop. The next few seconds, the foul
That was
mouth.
pretty good.
Thank you. I had to punch the air a little. I didn't go for as long, but
Nice.
the foul mouth energy form exploded. Still have a lot to learn, Key, said Yellow. I hate you. Key replied as he retreated, leaving Ugg and the cyber creature. The
How did
other
he
rangers
live?
were. Fuck.
How is
This
he
guy.
alive?
He was always pretty strong.
Yeah. The other rangers were finally able to weaken Kuro Grizzly by wearing the monster down. Yellow joined the other four. Alright, guys, let's finish this, said Scanranger. Kamzuka! The mighty video blaster materialized and set the sights on Kuro Grizzly. Set the focus! The Kamzuka senses were locked on target. Fast forward! Fire! The Kamzuka blasted the cyber creature, but still was not out.
Yeah, you actually didn't really fight it, guys. You just kind of pulled up the super weapon and tried to shoot it.
Yeah, it's critically wounded, but one good slice will take it out. Slice of pizza?
Implying that if it...
One really nice slice of pizza will stop this grizzly bear.
Well, not only that, hold on. This sentence implies that normally, if something is critically wounded, one attack shouldn't kill it. For some reason. That's odd, but okay.
Said Silver Scanner, charging himself up with his tokusatsu film energy. Takeshi became one with the Space Sheriff metal heroes Gavon, Sherivan, and Scheider, or whatever. Similar to the Uchu Keiji's laser blade finishers, he transferred his power into the now fully charged Magnum Saber. He somersaulted towards the wounded Kuro Grizzly with one slash shouted, "Silver Magnum Slash!" The cyber creature went down and explodes.
Was that all necessary? If it was so weak that one cut would have killed it, couldn't you just walked up to it and like stabbed it, or even better, just like pulled out your laser gun and shot it?
What I want to know is if Silver Scanner did a slow motion pose as the thing exploded.
Probably.
I mean, they got the somersault down, so. Ugh, seeing the monster fail in its mission, shouted, "Bite!" The annoying Robo Spider teleported to Kuro Grizzly's remains. Grin and bear it, Scanrangers. You're finished. Bite laughed.
Oh my god.
Kuro Grizzly enlarges into a giant. Without skipping a beat, the Rangers shout, "Roll out! Box office smashers!" Guys, stall that giant for a little bit, said Green. Silver and I have some unfinished business here.
Again,
Hurry.
what's with the stalling? Why can't you just kill the bad guy and then do your upgrade?
I don't know.
I'm still
Hurry
confused
back.
as to. I'm still confused. to when they first started fighting the Kuro Grizzly, it quote unquote brushed them off, meaning they couldn't do anything against it. But then later it says that they were able to wear it down.
Well, you see,
Okay,
he didn't want
how?
to type out he didn't want to type out a fight scene for the bear, so he was like, screw it.
Why not?
It is
How
possible.
do I fight a bear? I don't.
Red Scanner.
I mean, it's not like we have these super abilities that let us do literally anything, but whatever.
It is possible to do a fight
How
scene
on
in
the team?
text.
Five?
Red
Six?
Scanner.
There's 6 people?
Yeah, team of 6.
Six spandex wearing superheroes versus a giant metal grizzly bear? Hell yeah, I'd want to hear about that.
Not by this author.
Not
If
this
it helps, if it helps, Scanranger, whenever I do fight scenes, I always choreograph them with action figures. Where was I? Hurry back! I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That sounds like a really good idea, actually.
Yeah, I choreograph, and sometimes I'll take pictures, and sometimes I don't. It just something to kind of help you get a visual, and if you do it with action figures, you can kind of hurry back, Red said as he replied as he and the remaining Rangers teleported to their mecha. Swiftly, they shout out the combining robot command, "Box office formation! Blockbuster!" Meanwhile, Green and Silver return to base. "This is it, Takashi." Alex is also there to greet him. "Yatsuta!"
This is it, Luigi.
"All right, widescreener's back online. Red's gonna need some help. What do I do?" "I am aware of your power loss, which shrinks you back to regular size after 5 minutes," said Alex. Nick and I have made arrangements to compensate for that lost energy. What do you need to do now is to get back to battle ASAP and go J mode. We'll send the widescreener in case of any trouble," said
You gonna
Green.
explain how to do that? Like, at all?
No.
Okay. Just do
I
it.
guess not.
What, you can't just
Right.
do it? What, you don't go J mode all the time? What's wrong with you, you scrub?
Yeah, going J mode, you would think you don't really need that much to go J mode. You just take your hand and I'll stop there. Right? Silver ran outside Cape Paramount and shouts, "Silver Scanner! J mode!" Enlarging to Ultraman-like size, Nick then launches widescreener. "Go, Takeshi! Fly up and get into formation! I'll join the others in Blockbuster." They went out of business. You can't join them.
We'll join them out of business.
It shows them all grossly dressed and like on the street with like those soup cans, like just jingling it
God.
Yeah.
as people walk by.
Spare change.
Takeshi does so and flew beneath widescreener. The mecha transformed into robot mode that separated into different pieces. They split apart and now became armor, latching onto Takeshi. The center part of widescreener becomes a chest plate. 2 pieces become a shoulder protector, while the rest covered his arms and legs.
I'm calling bull. I don't care if you're the size of a giant. Like, literally trying to wear a mecha's armor, that's really heavy. I doubt you'd be able to move.
Yeah. Green said, "Now, your power has been increased tenfold, and the energy will automatically give you unlimited power.
Why
Your
is
new
there a
mode-
fight?
Your new mode is now called Super Screener." Nick
And
joined
if you
the
go
others.
even further, you'll become Super Screener too.
And this
No, you become-
is to go even further beyond. And
No,
then
you
they
become
scream
blue
for the rest of the
screener.
fanfic.
That would at least be funny.
Yeah. Nick joined the others, who seemed to have a tough time with Kuro Grizzly. cyber creature does a helicopter spin, tossing Blockbuster to the
What? What?
there are a couple of ways you can take that, like he's windmilling his arms, or I think he's like doing like the spinning around thing, like the kind where you would make yourself dizzy.
Just imagine though, a giant bear standing there on its back legs. It puts out its two front legs like arms, and then it just starts spinning and flying. That's what I imagine.
As the monster moves in, it was blocked by a blast super screener. Silver Scanner, you've made it back, said Blue. I can't leave you guys hanging like this. I'll take care of this teddy bear.
God, this
Takeshi landed a few kicks at Kuro and then applies a few judo throws, placing the monster on the ground.
Very gently.
And
you see, he's not a fan of animal cruelty.
Yeah, especially after doing a few judo throws and landing a few kicks prior. And now, you know what time it is, said Silver. Focusing his newfound energy in his arms, Super Screener stretched his hands and brought them down, crossing his arms.
Noon.
Mega Cross Nova! Silver shouts, releasing a powerful blast similar to the Screener Cross Nova. It enveloped Kuro Grizzly. With a loud roar, the monster fell and exploded. The Scanrangers once more score another victory. Back at Nibultopia, Black Org on his throne watched another failure. Key! Ugh! You fools! Did I spit on my computer?
Wasn't their fault. They captured the generator you wanted, I think.
I don't know.
Wait, no, they didn't. Well, that was dumb. They could have easily just touched it and then teleported. Oh well.
Later, the Rangers help out the old man and his son.
After all that, after all, Rangers are meant to fight monsters, not help civilians.
I have friends who can accommodate with a place to live, said Ben. There's no need to be living out in the wilderness like this. It's not much, but you can still get a great view of the countryside. Thank you, said the man, who shook Vin and Nick's hand despite his left arm in a sling. Your friends are generous and kind. Don't mention it. Actually, you really helped our Scanranger buddies by rescuing you before things got worse. I assure you, they'll make sure you and your son will be safe and sound from here on. I've got a present for you. Takeshi said. Oli. My name is Oli. Or is that the kid?
Who the fuck names their kid?
they sound the same, don't worry.
Well, my pal
The kid
Silver...
is also old.
The kid is also... It's probably not good for me to use a good voice with this, or in my opinion, a good voice with the fanfic. But...
Yeah, probably.
Well, my pal Silver Scanner wanted to give this to you. He handed Oli a mini version of his transforming belt. Silver heard that you were very brave protecting your dead. Okay, so it's the kid. He wanted to say thank you on his behalf.
No,
wow!
You can't do that. The morphing grid can't give multiples of the same power source without going haywire. Don't you know that?
Thanks. The 6 intrepid heroes waved farewell to the mountain residents. Nick certainly felt a sigh of relief as they headed back to school via Cape Paramount Base. Once again, Scanranger team saves the day. To be continued. And our next Scanranger adventure then helps out his former high school coach who accidentally ran a fool of mayhem. The evil warriors are patiently awaiting a new technique to finish the Rangers now that they possess the same film energy. Like powers they do. Probably read that wrong. But
No, that was exactly right.
Are our heroes more than a match for Ki, Ugg, and Vixen's new powered-up forms? Next time on Movie Task Force Scanranger, episode 24, Reality Bites. Roll that film!
Oh my god, I hope the next chapter is just like the computer episode of the Double Dragon cartoon.
No, because here it would be unfunny and lame. Instead of just lame.
So what did you... You don't know, Wise? What did you think of that?
Okay, but in all honesty, that was so badly written. That was so bad. Like, okay, I've read bad fan fiction before. I have, but that was bad. That was really bad.
Oh man, let me hook you up then.
Oh, I can hook you guys up.
Oh no.
I have one. I can get you one.
Wise, did I ever tell you what my favorite bad fanfic was?
No, what is it?
Light and Dark, The Adventures of Dark Yagami. It
Dark.
is the greatest piece of literature I've ever read in my life. Kind of
One
awesome.
one more time.
Light and Dark, The Adventures of Dark Yagami.
Like Death Note?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. What is Dark What is it?
Dark
Oh, man, he
Yagami
is
is
into this.
Light's long-lost twin brother who went to Wales and studied to become even better, a better Kira than he was.
Oh, really?
Yes.
At
Yeah.
Whammy House.
Wow.
By the way, Wales is a town in England.
I know what Wales is.
Alright, so how about everybody else? What did you guys think of this chapter?
It was about on point with the rest of the story.
Nothing new, honestly.
I like it just about as much as I did every other chapter.
I don't know, I thought this one was a bit better than a couple of the other ones we've done recently, because some of the more recent ones have been just painful.
This one wasn't?
Not comparatively.
Oh, you have no idea.
Right.
You should go back and listen to some of those old ones, dude. It's a ride.
Yeah, they're... all but one of them is on the channel, so...
Yeah, so... Anyway, with that said, we hope you listeners had fun. We know we did. And, we'll catch you for the next one. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Bye.
Fun is a strong